everybody, welcome back. And so what I'm going to go with, what happened today was Wells Fargo's heard that I've been talking about Chase all week and decided that Team Red and Yellow needed to enter the chat. What am I talking about? Well, we've got updated offers on the Choice Privileges hotel cards, and we've got 2 more cards from Wells Fargo because if you're not paying attention to them long enough, they'll just produce a new card out of thin air. So let's talk about the Choice cards first. Elevated welcome offers on the Choice Privileges Select MasterCard and the Choice Privileges MasterCard. The Choice Privileges MasterCard is the no annual fee Choice card from Wells Fargo. It now has a 70,000 point bonus on $1,000 in spend in the first 3 months, enough to redeem up to 8 reward nights at select Choice Hotels locations. That card comes with up to 16 times points at participating Choice Hotels. Book directly, it's likely with being a member, and then the base point multiplier, and so on and so forth. You get 3 times points at gas stations, grocery stores, home improvement stores, and phone plans from landline and cell phone providers. 1 times points on everything else. You get automatic Gold Elite status with Choice Privileges. It comes with no foreign transaction fees, cell phone protection up to $800 against damage and theft when you pay your monthly bill with the card. I do not know the deductible offhand, probably between $25 and $50, and World Elite MasterCard benefits, which usually do pretty well. And they also had a 100,000 point bonus on the Choice Privileges Select MasterCard. This would be on $3,000 in spend in the first 3 months of holding the card, enough to redeem up to 12 reward nights. So, Choice Privileges Select card. Earn up to 100,000 points on $3,000 in spend. As I said, this is the $95 annual fee card. This comes with Choice Platinum, which is just below Choice Diamond. So it'll net you up to 22 times points at participating Choice Hotels. That's going to be your base rate plus whatever Platinum gives you. 5 times points at gas stations, grocery stores, home improvement stores, phone plans from landline and cell phone providers. So instead of 3 times points, you got 5 times points. 1 times points on everything else, and you earn 30,000 bonus points for every anniversary that you hold the card. Also comes with TSA PreCheck, which I'm sure will go up to $120 later this year. Automatic Platinum Elite status, no foreign transaction fees, cell phone protection up to $800. I believe that would also come with $50 in deductible. So, elevated welcome offers on the Choice cards because Choice heard that IHG got elevated welcome offers and they called up Wells Fargo and said, hey, let's do the same. Absolutely not the way that worked, but I'd like to say it did. Continuing on with Wells Fargo and dropping 2 new cards, it had previously been reported that Wells Fargo was working on a co-branded card with Expedia and OneKey, that it was the last co-branded card that was going to be worked on for a while with Wells Fargo because things were so bad with the built deal and all of that. Well, they decided to drop the Expedia cards today, and honestly, they're not bad. So let's get into it. So these are the OneKey Expedia cards. So Wells Fargo Expedia OneKey card. This is going to be a no annual fee card. Welcome offers $400 in OneKey cash after spending $1,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. You're going to get 3% OneKey cash on Expedia, Hotels.com, and Vrbo. When combined with OneKey benefits, Platinum tier members will earn up to 9% on Expedia, Hotels.com when booking VIP access properties and 5% on Vrbo. 3% in OneKey cash at gas stations, grocery stores, and on dining, and 1.5% OneKey cash on all other purchases. Now, OneKey cash does not equal cash. Just going to put that out there. Now, other perks of this card: automatic silver tier status with Expedia OneKey. Path to the next tier: you can unlock gold when you spend $15,000 per calendar year. You get no foreign transaction fees on this card. Cell phone protection, trip protections, including trip cancellation and interruption, auto rental collision damage waiver, which it is said is primary collision damage waiver, common carrier travel and accident insurance. So all of this in a no annual fee package. Then they have the Wells Fargo Expedia OneKey Plus card. This will come with a $600 bonus in terms of spending $3,000 in purchases in the first 3 months. $600 in OneKey cash. Think of it like a 60,000 point welcome offer if 1 point equals 1 cent. The card earnings will be sort of exactly the same when it comes to Expedia. Now, You're going to get 3% on OneKey Cash on Expedia, Hotels.com, and Vrbo. When combined with OneKey benefits, Platinum tier members earn 9% on Expedia and Hotels.com when booking VIP, 5% on Vrbo, and we'll dive into that a little bit later on. You're also going to get 3% OneKey Cash at gas stations, grocery stores, and dining. Weird. It's like those are popular categories. Here's the kicker, though. You're going to get 2% OneKey Cash on all other purchases. Hey, there you go. Other benefits of the card. You get automatic gold tier status. You get a path to the next tier. Unlock platinum when you spend $30,000 per calendar year. $100 in OneKey Cash each cardholder anniversary, which if it's equal to 1 cent per point, that's going to be your effective annual fee wiped away. With booking through Expedia and Hotels.com and Vrbo. Again, that gets a little sticky. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Card also comes with TSA PreCheck, global entry, no foreign transaction fees, cell phone protection, because any card that goes through Wells Fargo's doors has cell phone protection. I would be shocked if they released a card that didn't have cell phone protection. Seems to be their calling card. Trip protection, same thing. Trip cancellation, interruption. Primary CDW, common carrier accident insurance, just crazy benefits on a $99 annual fee card. So we'll jump into OneKey's loyalty program in just a moment here. But for $95, and if you are someone who doesn't care about hotel status, you are someone who doesn't care about booking directly with the hotel, you are someone who has been an Expedia loyalist since Expedia launched more than 20 years ago. Has it been 20 years? At least 20 years ago. This card sounds amazing. Now, if you're someone who is hunting hotel status, your choice cards are probably better for you. If you're someone who prefers cash back, this is not going to be the card for you. But if you're someone who enjoys Expedia, likes booking through Hotels.com, and loves to stay at Vrbo's, this card is super valuable for you. Now, we'll talk a little bit about OneKey. You do get a number of membership tiers. So the no annual fee card comes with silver tier, which you would get by doing 5 trip elements within a year. Gold would be 15 trip elements within a year, and platinum would be 30 trip elements within a year. So for example, if a member books 2 nights in a hotel and a 3-day car rental, they would earn 5 trip elements. So OneKey takes into account hotels, car rentals, flights, cruises, event activity tickets. So it's probably a lot easier to hit OneKey Platinum than it would be most any other hotel status. So you may want to keep that in mind. Other features of OneKey Cash: as long as you're a member and sign in before you make any bookings, you'll earn rewards and collect trip elements across all eligible global travel bookings made on the U.S. Points of sale on Expedia, Hotels, and Vrbo. Here's what you earn. Members will receive 2% in OneKey Cash for every dollar spent on eligible hotels, vacation rentals, activities, packages, car rentals, and cruises. 0.2% on OneKey Cash and every dollar spent on eligible flights. Now, that's probably still going to be the same when you hold the credit cards. So this is just going over OneKey, not necessarily the cards. Let's see. In 1 tier, silver tier, your OneKey Cash earnings go up by 50%. It's 100% when you reach gold and 200% when you reach platinum. Ways to redeem OneKey: once confirmed, it's yours to use at any time. Details to keep in mind: OneKey Cash can be used on pay now bookings only and participating vacation rentals in US dollars. To use OneKey Cash on a flight, you need enough OneKey Cash to cover the entire cost of your eligible flight, including taxes and fees, and may not add any additional optional extras like check bags or seat assignments. You can purchase those extra after booking your ticket, and cannot be redeemed for cash and is not transferable to other members, but you can redeem OneKey Cash on eligible bookings in someone else's name. So there'll probably be more details. That was all from Danny the Deal Guru. So the intricacies of OneKey Gold to OneKey Platinum, I don't know offhand. But again, these cards, the OneKey cards, are specifically targeted at people who are more than willing to use Expedia, who love Hotels.com, and who book Vrbo like there's no tomorrow. If you choose Vrbo over Airbnb because, Vrbo, I get the entire house to myself, well, here you go. Right? These cards are super interesting and target a section of the population that is woefully overlooked. So I can't say I'm mad at this, right? The only other card in this sort of sphere is the Priceline card. And I think that's from Barclays. And I think it earns basically nothing. So these cards have really strong earnings on everyday spend that their target audience is going to go after. 3% on gas, groceries, and dining on the no annual fee card. 3% on the same with the annual fee card, but 2% everything else. If you're someone who only uses OneKey, you are financing your vacation the entire year. This is the only card you need. So, is this a card for me? No, but will this card make my life better? Yes, and here's why. Folks who are going to be using the OneKey cards, right, are going after OneKey status. Now, they're going to get additional perks at VIP hotels and VIP bookings, right? I believe it comes with something akin to FHR or MasterCard luxury hotels that you have access to through MasterCard's concierge. You'll have, or like the food and beverage credit that comes with Chase's The Edit when you purchase with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So how is this going to make my life better? Because it's getting those folks to book the vacations they want to have without having to start exploring the points and miles game, right? So it allows more availability for those in the points and miles game to keep gaining their rewards. Meanwhile, folks who have only ever booked through Expedia now have a way to enrich themselves and still get like a taste of the life that we get in the points and miles game without needing to apply for a Chase Sapphire Preferred. Same thing would be with the City Strata Premier, or if they were going to go after the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey or the American Express cards, they now have a card for themselves. And this co-brand partnership between Wells Fargo and Expedia could actually be really, really lucrative, especially for everyone who loves Expedia. Now, it is incumbent upon the Expedia Group and Wells Fargo to market the crap out of this card to the people that they need to market it to. Could this be the everyday card for somebody in the Expedia world? Yes. Could this be the everyday card for somebody not in the Expedia world? No. Could this be the everyday card for somebody who is interested in Expedia and then gets a taste of what life is like with Expedia? Yes. So overall, I think this card is good. I think these cards are good. I like the earnings. I don't love that this card does not give you straight cash back, but if you are going to live the life of Expedia, you're good. And if you're looking to live the life of points and miles, you have just that little bit less of competition, which is good, I think. So let me know down below what you think of these cards. Check out the pinned comment down below for other ways to support me. Check out my podcast, the Stack Your Points podcast with Lonnie, Tariq, and RJ. Lonnie from Call Me Lonnie, RJ from Do You Take Cards. Check out the end card for Stack Your Points and 2 videos that the algorithm and I think you'll enjoy. And if you like what I do, let me know down in the comments down below. Pinned comment to support me outside of YouTube. And thank you so much for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.